Hey everyone, it's Kay here, and today we're going to be going over sewing machine maintenance. One of the biggest things that you'll come across when you're sewing is skip stitches and inconsistencies in your tension and your stitch work, and that may be due because there is lint under this bobbin case, and I'm going to show you how to get it out. So every machine is going to be different, of course, so you'll want to check your manual to see how to get into the bobbin casing. This is my brother CS8150, and it just snaps apart like so, and then you take the bobbin out like that, and the actual casing does come out. What I like to do with this is this is an old makeup brush that I wasn't using, and just kind of clean around it, and the brush actually collects the lint and gets it out of the way. And you'll want to be extra careful and make sure that you clean out right there where that little the actual tension areas are, because lint can get in there, and you'll need to do what's called flossing then. And that's when you just take a piece of thread and you floss it back and forth in there like you do your teeth to get the lint out. So once that's clean, I set that aside. And then now you can see that I've got quite a bit of heavy lint consumption or the other in there. That's from all of my sewing. Lovely stuff. Okay, and what I do for that is the same thing. I take the brush and I go in there and I gently try to finesse the brush in there, and that is the lint from the machine. And that is what causes the issues, because it doesn't catch all the way, it doesn't turn the way it should. Again. And I just brush the lint off onto a paper towel. Or my desk, whichever, if it's an impromptu cleaning. What I also do is I turn the hand wheel so that these little holes in the flywheel are moving, so that I can get down behind it and see all around it to clean it. Giant hole right there. And there is a large amount of lint over there. Lovely, huh? Depending on how much you sew, you may want to do this more frequently than if you don't sew very much. If you're just doing some mending, maybe light sewing, pillowcase dresses, just some little things, I would do it maybe once every other month, once a month, something like that. If you're doing some heavy sewing, which I do mine weekly because of the amount of stuff that I make, and the amount of different textiles that I use, because I could use canvas, I could use burlap, I could go back to cotton, I could be using fleece. I mean, a lot. You just get in there, wiggle it around, pick up, see. I do recommend that you take your machine in to be serviced at least twice a year so that they can get the thread and the lint that you cannot reach by doing this. And also just generally check the maintenance of it. Make sure that all of the parts and everything are working the way that they should be. You can, my favorite conversation to have is with beginning sewers, and they buy their little machine from Walmart or online through Amazon, and they go, well, it's only a $30 machine. I bought it on sale. That $30 machine can last you the rest of your life with proper maintenance and being taken care of and doing that investment. A $30 investment is no different than a $6,000 investment. You have to take care of it. It's like car maintenance. You wouldn't let your car run with bad oil because it causes more complications. So I'm all done doing that. And this is what has come out of the bobbin casing. So now I'm going to put it all back together. What you're going to do is just like before. I'm going to go in here and drop that in like so. And then I'm going to put this back on. Open up my bobbin area. And re-thread my bobbin like that. And there you go. That is basics of cleaning out the machine in the bobbin housing. You will also want to make sure you check for lint up here in the needle area. If you can get up under here, you may have to lean your machine back like so, so that you can, camera difficulties. So that you can kind of see up in here where the lint may be. And there you go. Now some other common things. If you are having skip stitches, your bobbin isn't catching at all, if you are having any issues when it comes to your stitch work, it is best to rethread your machine, rethread your bobbin, change your needle if you haven't changed it. The recommendation is for every 8 hours of sewing, you should change your needle. So that means I change my needle once a day because I sew for 8 hours or more every day. Or every couple of days, it depends. I typically have a post-it note stuck to my machine telling me the date and the time that I changed my needle so that I know, hey, at this time I need to change it again. Just because a dull needle can cause a multitude of problems. Dull needles serve their purpose for stitching on paper if you're doing mixed media greeting cards and things like that, but you don't want a dull needle when working on an actual sewing project on fabric because it won't form pretty stitches. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you want to see more sewing videos, please let me know. And I'll see you later. Bye.